rehab gone wrong, what's next? Well, in this particular property, what happened is the contractor pretty much up and leaves. I think what happened is he underbid the property when he started with. He said 70,000, it's 90,000 in work. The village came in, they said, if you're gonna finish the upstairs bathroom, you wanna put a bathroom in, you're gonna have to do more electrical. The size of the house is very deceiving because it's extremely big, almost 2,500 square feet. On top of that, the electrician and the contractor get in a fight because the electrician wants more money because the city wants more work done. He pulls his license and there's a stop work order. Now they've overpaid for the amount of material that's been delivered. So the kitchen cabinets, all the flooring, everything is still missing. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna figure out, we know what went wrong. Now we're gonna go through and talk about how do we fix it, what's next. In this case, biggest thing is they paid the contractor quite a bit of money, and guess what? Including the materials, he's not showing up. So that's the biggest problem. So about 70,000 has been spent already. Now, what it didn't help, the town made them upgrade electrical, they made them do a lot of plumbing. So there were a couple factors that were totally reasonable. But the biggest problem is now suddenly the contractor has disappeared. So instead of them waiting and hoping and praying, what they've done is that works, but then you got to start acting on it. They started acting on it, and hence we're here. So let's walk through and we're going to figure out, okay, what is the condition now? Where do we go from here? Right? And this is something, if you've never done a rehab, guys, believe me, it's going to happen to you, right? It's going to happen to you. This is kind of comes with the territory if you're going to flip houses, own a lot of real estate. So as you can see, the property is opened up. Electrical is done. Fortunately, the final inspections have passed, meaning rough inspections. So now the entire property needs to be closed up. The problem with this situation is they already paid for some material for all the flooring. They've already paid for some of the materials for the kitchen as we go into this particular kitchen. So if you can look here, this is going to be the bathroom. This is a positive actually here, which is they did completely brand new bathroom. This is great. So as we come into the kitchen, as you can see, they expanded the kitchen, closed those windows. This is actually a bonus, it's a plus. And now you have a dining area. So this adds value to the house. So that's actually great. Having said all of that, let's go upstairs and I'll show you guys the condition upstairs. Okay, so we're in the attic space. I mean, this is a massive space here. They added a bathroom here. So that's going to increase the value. There's a closet here and there's a humongous bedroom. But as you can see, there's not a single inch of drywall here, and with the amount of money that's spent. So just to put all new drywall, to mud it, to be able to tape it, now they have to be able to paint it. And then once all of that set is done, now you need the flooring. So guys, think about it. Flooring here, flooring downstairs, painting the whole thing, and all the materials. I mean, that you're talking about a good $7,000, $8,000, $10,000 just in construction material. That's not even including the kitchen that they need, right? That's going to be another, even the cheapest kitchen for that size, $3,500, right? That's really something inexpensive. So there's a lot that is needed, not in terms of, not just in terms of materials, which have been paid for, but also in terms of the construction that needs to be done with the property. Good part, insulation inspection is passed. All the electrical at this point has been passed. So that's kind of the positive end of it. Now let's go in the basement and just see the main mechanicals. So we're in the basement and the electrical panel has been put in. That's all done. Everything conduit is done. And this has been sprayed. Main mechanicals, which is HVAC, has been completely done, as well as they got a hot water heater. But now it goes from here all the way to kind of completion, where the floors need to be painted still. Some of the mudding was done, taping was done. But again, the corners, the fit and finish, to make it a nice, clean basement, still this needs a bit of work. So that's kind of what is in the basement. But if the best part of the house, which is as close to completion, is the basement, in fact. So you guys have already seen the property now. So what's the game plan? How do we get to the end? So number one thing is the current contractor that they are working with. I told them, guys, start texting him exactly what you need done, meaning, hey, I need to get all the materials that we have already paid for. We need them at the property. We need them ASAP. We're going to go bankrupt. We're going to lose the house. It's terribly wrong. See, there are two approaches you can always use. I, a lot of times, use the approach where I just don't say anything, and I just go crazy. Sometimes that works. Sometimes that's not such a good approach. Both in this case, these are two ladies, and I'm like, guys, listen, maybe try something with being a little sweet, asking for help and saying, hey, I know you couldn't finish it. We understand, but the money we paid you for the flooring, for the kitchen, for the rest of the materials, I either need the money back or I need to get that material and I need to get it here yesterday, right? If that does not happen because that money was just paid and this is for materials, call your local, in this particular case, your town police and report theft of materials because you paid for the materials, right? And as long as you've accounted for it, that is easy. Now, is that going to criminally prosecute somebody? Probably not. But are they going to have a police report? Yes. And they may be able to use that against the bond for the insurance when they posted the license and bond. That may be possible, and that may gain some leverage with this particular contractor. Just understand, try not to burn a bridge if you don't have to, but if that is something that you need to use, do that. You can't do that for contract work, meaning if you said, hey, you're going to finish the floors, the materials here, and the person does a horrible job. For that, you're going to have to take them to small claims court. So that's kind of the first step to get the house in order. Number two, we got to get the stop work order removed from the property. So how do we do that? Well, it happens to be in this case that the plumber has offered to help them. He already has a GC contractor license. He's going to post that particular license and get their stop order removed because you don't want to make the town mad. You want them to be on your side. So I told the investors, hey guys, go meet the particular town, tell them, hey, we're sorry this happened, and the town knows. That's how they put the stop work order. Get them on your side. If you have to go cry a little bit, ask for help, please do that. Please do not get them mad at you because they will want to help you because they understand it's a genuine situation. Next, now we're going to basically need somebody to finish it out from there. So they're going to get 2 or 3 different bids, figure out what it is. They're going to send it to the office. We're going to look at it for them. And then we're going to try to help them work through the process so that this doesn't happen again, because we need to get this property back on the market as quick as possible. And hopefully by the end of March or even in April, if this property goes on the market, they have the highest chance of getting the maximum value. Not if it takes too long and starts getting into the middle of summer. That's not the best time to sell. So that's how you address it, step by step by step by step. And that's the whole point. When things go wrong, who do you turn to, right? So a lot of other people have theories. We have properties. If you want properties, go to andrewholmesrealestate.com. Follow us, like us, share the YouTube videos, and we'll see you on the next one.